Hello everyone and welcome back to Renee's View. Guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? Apologies that I've been AWOL again, but yeah, it was for good reason. Actually lost someone very dear to me, and yeah, this past few weeks has been quite challenging. But yes, I'm happy to be back here and to talk about my most favorite thing in the world, which is fragrances. And yes, just like the thumbnail indicates, I've got quite, you know, I recently hauled from Maison Alhambra, and I'm so pumped to share it with y'all. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Stay locked on. Okay, so yes, let's just jump right into it. The very first fragrance that I'll be talking about is one that I have been searching. And I feel like I should have, saved this for last, but hey, it doesn't matter, okay? The first can come before the last and whatnot. This is the fragrance that I have been literally standing by the door, okay? Waiting for. I have been on my phone, fiddling, trying to track this fragrance till it gets to me. I literally had like a panic attack over this fragrance, but yes, it's here. Okay, and yes, I'm sure you're curious to know what fragrance has got me all riled up. Well, yes, this is her. Okay, this is Avant Silk from Maison Alhambra, guys. This is a beautiful fragrance. Okay, this fragrance, the bottle, it's beautiful. Okay, so this fragrance is inspired by the very, very popular fragrance that everyone was talking about at a point. This fragrance went viral, and it has like a couple of other will I say inspirations or clones, dupes of, but yeah. This is the one that I was most curious about, okay? So this is Avant Silk from Maison Alhambra. This is inspired by Queen of Silk. Okay, it comes in this purple bottle. Obviously, this just speaks volumes. This is like royalty, okay? It comes in this bottle, and then the packaging is just this basic box with, the drawing on it. Okay, so yes, we've gone past that. What does Avant Silk smell like? Okay, Avant Silk is saffron. It's got saffron, like that's like the most prominent fragrance note in this fragrance. But I'll just tell you what it's got. It's got top notes of citrus, saffron, and myrrh for the top. For the mid notes, it's got tuberose, orange flower, cypre oil, and patchouli. And then for the base notes, it's got amber, vanilla, musk, and cedarwood. Now, when I spritz this fragrance, guys, the first thing that hits me is that saffron. Yes, it's very heavy on the saffron. Ooh, I don't even need to put this in my nose. It is so heavy on the saffron. Yeah, it smells almost medicinal. And then the myrrh. Okay, so I definitely get the saffron. I get the myrrh. I don't know if the myrrh is like kind of incensey, but I'm getting something quite incensey. I'm guessing that should be the myrrh. Okay, so I get the saffron. It's very prominent in this fragrance. I'm getting recent hints of something citrusy, although I don't know what the fruit might be or the citrus. Okay, I definitely get the patchouli in this fragrance. It's very heavy with the saffron, the patchouli. When it starts to dry down, that's when I kind of like this fragrance. When it starts to go through the factory journey, it starts to smoothen out, okay? At first, you get hit with a very sharp saffron note. You get hit with the saffron note and the citrus. And then as it starts to, calm down, you start getting hints of the tuberose. But the tuberose is not prominent in this fragrance at all. What I get prominently in this is saffron, a little bit of citrus, although the citrus is quite bitter, and then patchouli. And as it starts to dry down, I start getting a little bit of amber. It starts getting ambery. That's what I can pick from this fragrance. But I will not I will not be too quick to judge this fragrance yet, because this baby is just 5 days old in my collection. And I was so pumped and so excited to just come and tell you all about her. I tried her out twice. Okay, so this is a very heavy, long-lasting fragrance. If you're not into heavy, dark, gothic scents, you will not like this fragrance. Okay, I love saffron in my fragrances because saffron just makes me, it gives me this feeling. Okay, this is like a boss babe fragrance. This is the fragrance that I will wear to a very serious meeting. I will wear it to, you know, somewhere I want to be taken serious. Okay, because this fragrance commands respect. It holds your attention. It's a room filler and it lasts pretty well. Okay, I'm not exaggerating. This fragrance, when I used it, was giving me 10 plus hours with a very strong projection. As it starts to dry down, it starts to sweeten up. I start getting the vanilla. The amber is still there. Okay, the amber, the saffron, the myrrh, which gives this sort of incensey vibe to it. I start to get that. All right, I start to get the vanilla. Yeah, it starts to smoothing out. It becomes much more creamier in the dry down. And then the harshness of the saffron just mellows. Okay, it just intertwines. All of them are just doing the tango in this fragrance. But I can tell you for a fact that this fragrance lasts. Okay, this is one that lasts pretty well. I will term it as a beast mode fragrance because this is not going anywhere. This is a scrubber. Okay, you have to literally scrub your skin to get her off of you. All right, Avant Silk. It's a beautiful fragrance from Maison Alhambra. I just feel like this is one that you would want to be in a particular mood to wear. Okay, and I would not recommend you wearing it when it's really hot because it can get sort of like cloying. But besides that, this is a beautiful one. Okay, this is one that I love, and I'm definitely going to get a backup bottle of because this is beautiful. Yes, it's different. It's beautiful. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this, and I'm so happy, you know, to have her in the collection. So yes, if you are on the lookout to try out Queen of Silk, grab Avant Silk. All right, just grab it. Grab it, Avant Silk, and thank me later. The next one that I'll be talking about is Eclat de Lune, and I won't lie, I primarily got this fragrance because of the bottle. So Eclat de Lune comes in this basic box, and then this is the bottle of the fragrance. I like it because it's like like a lady wearing a ball gown. All right, this is like a ball gown, and then it's got this crescent thingy going up here, like and then it's got this gem, jewel, whatever they're dangling. But yes, I love it. I love how this fragrance looks, and of course a plus is I love how it smells as well. So this fragrance smells just like Givenchy's Line 30, but with a twist. Okay, this smells like that fragrance. If you like that fragrance, you definitely like this. Okay, so this has got notes of orange blossom, black currant, and bergamot for the top. For the mid, it's got tuberose, marigold, and jasmine. And then for the base, it's got white musk, patchouli, cedarwood, vanilla, and then praline. Now, I definitely get the tuberose. The tuberose is heavy in this one from the get-go. Okay, this is just like is it Latafa? Yeah, Latafa's Fakar Rose. Yes, Fakar Rose, and then the other line to the dupes that you might know. It is very heavy on the tuberose. The tuberose is like the most prominent notes in this fragrance, and then as it starts to dry down, then you may get a little bit of the vanilla in it, and then the praline just sweetens this up. This is actually a little bit more sweeter to my nose And I like this because it's a lot more, will I say, yeah, it's a lot more sweeter and a lot fresher than the Facaros by Latafa. Okay, I prefer this more because this smells really playful. It doesn't smell all very serious. This is fresher in my opinion, and I tend to want to wear this, especially in the heat. I can wear this because it's not clawing. The tuberose is not overpowering. It's not the clawing, sweet type of tuberose is present in the OG and as well as Facaros. This tuberose here is done well, and then the bergamot just gives it that freshness that it needs, and then the vanilla and the praline just sweetens this fragrance out, but not in your annoyingly cloying sweetened way. It's just very fresh. It's very cool. Like, you can wear this fragrance any time of the year. You can wear it out to dinner, wear it on, hot days when it's hot summertime. You can wear it during the winter. This is very, very every day, all year round appropriate. Okay, this is very beautiful. The smell is amazing. Okay, and it lasts. This fragrance is a scrubber. Okay, this is giving me 8+ hours on my skin, and then on my clothes, it's till I wash it. Okay, till I wash. All right, so this fragrance is a very, very good performer. It's quite feminine, although I do not believe that fragrances are attached to a particular gender. You can be a guy and wear something floral. You can wear something gourmand. Wear whatever the heck you like. Okay, fragrances are actually very subjective. Okay, so but yeah, don't let me digress. This is a very beautiful one. It's super ultra feminine. You can wear it anywhere. Like, I feel like this fragrance will be like in one of my upcoming videos that I'll do, like what you can wear to the office and it won't be offensive to anyone around you. Yes, it is not offensive. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so yes, if you're curious to know, or you want to get a fragrance that you think is super feminine, and it will stand out, it will literally get your attention and compliments, because I get compliments whenever I wear this fragrance. So yes, this is a compliment getter, a room filler, attention grabber, if I may. But yes, this is a very beautiful one. Okay, by Maison Alhambra, and this is Eclat de Lune. Spot is this fragrance that I just feel like is misunderstood. Okay, this is Victorioso Fearless by Maison Alhambra. Now, I have a problem with this bottle because I think this must be like one of the most tackiest looking bottles that I've ever seen. Yeah, it's quite tacky. Like, I feel like they did not need to put this, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not here for the for the bottle. Thankfully, the juice in this baby is amazing. Okay, this is a dupe for none other than Parfums de Mali Altair. Yes, this is Maison Alhambra's take on that fragrance, and I must tell you that this is beautiful. Okay, I do have the one by Latafa, and I know I've spoken about it. That's Art of Nature 2. That is another take, a very beautiful one. It's got this chocolatey thing going on in the dry down. Yeah, but this I believe would be my all-time fave out of the two. Okay, this has got notes of apple, clove, and cardamom for the top. For the mid notes, it's got cinnamon, geranium, and lavender. And then for the base notes, this has got vanilla, amber, and cedarwood. Now, I do not get the lavender in this fragrance. Like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe because I see lavender, my nose is trying so hard to pick up that note, but it is not picking it up. Ooh. The atomizer is really generous. Now, guys, if you love Altair, but you think it's too, when I say masculine smelling, too bold, too deep, too dark, too much for you, you should definitely try Fearless by Maison Alhambra, because this is like a much more floral take on that fragrance. It smells really beautiful. Okay, I get the apple, the clove I do get as well. The cardamom in this fragrance is not so heavy, which is surprising because I know cardamom, in a fragrance tends to take over the scent. It tends to be very overpowering. Okay, but no, the cardamom in this is really laid back. The vanilla in this fragrance is very much present. The vanilla, the cedarwood just smoothens this fragrance out. It is not overly woody, so don't be scared when you see cedarwood, okay? It is beautiful. It also has got this sort of like cacao or cocoa thing going on, but it's not listed as a note. But I can tell you for a fact, this is slightly fresh in the beginning because of the apple, but the apples are not like in your face. They're all, together. Okay? It's beautiful. It just uplifts my spirit. Okay, this is light. This is lighter than Art of Nature and Liquid Bronze. Okay, I did not like Liquid Bronze because it was just too heavy for me. Okay, but this is a much more lighter take of Altair. Lighter than Art of Nature, lighter than Liquid Bronze. So if you thought those two fragrances were kind of like not in your neighborhood because they were sort of like masculine or harsh or deep or too much for you, you could definitely try this. Don't be fooled by the bottle, okay? Just overlook this shabby looking thing and just get Victorioso Fearless and the name Fearless. Okay, but the fragrance is very beautiful. It's just like it's a very more floral take on Altair, and it's beautiful. And it lasts as well, okay? This gives me 8 hours when I use it. I've also got a compliment from it, so yeah. This is one you should try, okay? This is one you should try. Fearless Victorioso by Maison Alhambra. Go get yours now. Go get yours. That is Decadent Wonder by Maison Alhambra. Guys, this is my latest obsession, no doubt. This is a dupe for Amouage's Love Delight, and I have been almost spraining my neck waiting for this fragrance to get to me, okay? This is a beautiful one, all right? This is your ginger. This is your cinnamon. This is your rose and jasmine. This has got notes of mandarin and ginger, cinnamon and rose water for the top. For the mid, it's got heliotrope, jasmine, and rose. And then for the base notes, it's got vanilla, rum, cocoa, and citron oil. Guys, I need not say any more. This fragrance has won my heart, all right? When I spritz it, first thing that I get right off the bat is the beautiful blend of ginger and cinnamon, okay? The mandarin is also there, but it's a little laid back. It just gives it a slight freshness, slight zinginess, slight citrusiness to it, but it's not overshadowing the rest. The major player in this fragrance is definitely the ginger. The ginger shines through. In the process of this fragrance trying to dry down, I start getting the florals. I get the jasmine, okay? The jasmine and the rose are peeping through, but the ginger is still there. The ginger is holding its own. And then the dry down is where the magic happens because I get the vanilla and the rum. The rum, the cocoa, and the vanilla in this fragrance just makes Decadent Wonder smell exactly like it is. Okay, it is a decadent fragrance, a beautiful gourmand because it's got florals in it, it's got gourmand notes in it, but this is not your typical gourmand. This is not your overly sweet, cavity giving a gourmand scent. This smells really sophisticated with the blends of the florals in it, okay? The jasmine, the rose just gives this fragrance that sophisticated smell, all right? It smells really beautiful. It smells sophisticated. It smells intoxicating. It smells heavenly because this smells really beautiful. I love how it smells on me, okay? This does over 8 hours easily on my skin, on my clothes. It is till the next wash, all right? And it projects, okay? This fills the room. This is a room filler, a compliment getter. I don't think I've ever worn this fragrance, for like a week and a half that I've gotten her. I don't think I've worn it, and I haven't been asked what I was wearing. It smells really beautiful, really delicious, really scrumptious. At the same time, not too sweet that you can say this is like, a gourmand alone. This is a flormand, a floral gourmand, and I love how it performs on me, okay? So guys, if you're in the market and you're looking for a beautiful flormand that will get you compliments, it will get you noticed, run, don't walk, go get Decadent Wonder. The next fragrance that I'll be talking about is Mia Dolcezza from Maison Alhambra as well. I love how this bottle looks, okay? It's got this sort of like Paco Rabanne Spain thingy going on. And then, but you know, it's a jewel, all right? It's a jewel at the top of this bottle. I love how this is beautiful. I love the black color. Yeah, so this is a dupe for Donna Bon and Roma, Valentino Donna Bon and Roma. And it's got notes of blackcurrant, pink pepper, and bergamot for the top. For the mid, it's got jasmine, ylang ylang, tuberose, and orange blossom. And then for the base, it's got vanilla cashmere, guaiac wood, and amber. Now, guys, this is a very beautiful scent. I do have a sample of Donna Bon and Roma, and yes, you know, I'll probably come back with another video and then tell you what the differences are that I get from these two. But this fragrance is very, very close to the OG. It is beautiful. It smells really amazing. This is blackcurrant heavy because that's like the major player in this fragrance. If you do not like fruity floral fragrances, you will not enjoy this, okay? This is very fruity and it's also floral as well. You know, you get the bergamot. It gives it that freshness. You get the blackcurrant. It's quite fruity. The jasmine in this is neither here or there, but yeah, it is a sweet one, all right? The vanilla comes out. The guaiac wood isn't really prominent in this fragrance, but you get amber, okay? There's something that goes off as slightly ambery in this fragrance, but it's a stunner. It's a beautiful one. You can wear this out for date night. You'll definitely get tons of compliments. It is a very beautiful one, okay? It smells really amazing. I also have another one that actually smells a little bit close to it, but it's a beautiful fruity floral fragrance. If you're looking for something that you just want to grab and go, you want to smell really beautiful, it's quite sexy, it's intoxicating, then yes, you should try Mia Dolcezza because this fragrance will definitely do it for you, okay? It gives me over 8 hours when I wear it, and it projects heavily for the first 2 hours. This is a room filler. Like, you can't spray this fragrance and then attempt not to get noticed. It will smell you. This is like a smell me before you see me sort of scent. It smells really beautiful. It performs well. The sillage it leaves is quite beautiful. At the 8-hour mark, this fragrance starts to dry down. Like, it's toned down, and then it just gives you this beautiful scent bubble. But when someone comes into your space, see like an arm's length, they can still smell it really strongly. This is a very beautiful femme fatale fragrance. It smells lush, sophisticated, sexy, if I may add. And it is suitable for date night, okay? This will do you. This would last, all right? If you spray really heavily like I do, this will take you the whole day, okay? You'll definitely get complimented with this on. And yes, it is super affordable. All the fragrances that I've been talking about here that I've gotten from this haul are very, very affordable, guys. You will not break the bank. You will not dent your wallet just to smell good. And yes, Mia Dolcezza is the real deal, okay? This is the it girl. And I was actually, when I ordered this fragrance, I really wanted to try the Verde because, you know, that's like this one that's Mia Dolcezza Verde. And that's like a dupe for Donna Bon and Roma Extravaganza. I will still be on the lookout for that fragrance, and, you know, hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on it. But this, yeah, okay. It was like a mix-up, but I was, you know, I wanted to get both of them. But I'm happy that I got this first, okay, because I had, yeah, I had someone ask about this in one of my videos. I will link her name. Yeah, right here. She asked for this fragrance, and I told her that I was going to try and get my hands on it. And yes, I have gotten my hands on it. And this is Spot On Donna Bon and Roma. Yes, by Maison Alhambra for a fraction of the price, okay? Yes, so if you're in the market to know what that fragrance smells like, Mia Dolcezza is right up your alley, okay? This is one you shouldn't pass up on. This is one you should get in your collection, all right? So yeah, that's Mia Dolcezza from the house of Maison Alhambra. This is Delilah Blanc by Maison Alhambra. It comes in this plain white frosted glass, and then it comes. I don't like this cap. Like, I just feel like it just made the bottle look very ugly. Okay, so, but I love the bottle. Okay, so this is Delilah Blanc, and this is the dupe for Parfums de Mali Valaya. Okay, this is a beautiful fresh fragrance, and it's got notes of mandarin, bergamot, and white peach for top. For the mid, it's got orange blossom, vetiver, and then for the base notes, it's got vanilla and musk. This, by the way, happens to be my scent of the day. This smells really fruity. This is a fruity, peachy, musky scent. This is a beautiful take on that fragrance, a very beautiful one. This projects 6 hours, all right? Easily 6 hours. And yeah, I'm very generous when I spray my fragrances. But yes, that's what I get from Delilah Blanc. But like I said, it's barely been more than a week that I've gotten her, and I'm looking forward to see how she'll perform when I let her sit. Okay, but yes, but this is a beautiful one. Okay, it's a beautiful, fruity, freshy that you can wear. All right, especially around the summertime and the heat wave we're currently experiencing in Nigeria. Okay, so yes, this is good. Makes me feel very invigorated, alive, beautiful, happy, playful. It's a very happy, playful scent. And then this, this composition is well blended, okay? It doesn't have too many notes going on there, but the ones that are there are, perfectly blended. There is no alcohol blast. There isn't any funny after smell. It just smells really beautiful, okay? I love how it smells. This I would wear during the hot days, okay? I've been wearing a little bit out of it. I just started, and I wear it when it's very hot. This is just a pick-me-up, okay? This is a very bright, citrusy, fruity scent that when I put it on, it just makes me feel alive, all right? It just cools me. It calms me, all right? And I like it. I like it a lot, okay? I'm looking to see how it performs because I do have another inspired fragrance from another house that's duping Valaya as well, but I'll come back and tell you the differences. I definitely noticed some differences between the two. Okay, so yes, but this is a very good interpretation of that fragrance, and it is affordable. Like we all know, Maison Alhambra houses fragrances are quite, when I say quite, like very affordable. Okay, so, but nonetheless, just because it's affordable doesn't mean they're not giving you their best. It is quality for less. Okay, it smells really beautiful, very lush. It smells amazing. Okay, so guys, if you're curious as to know what Valaya smells like, Delilah Blanc by Maison Alhambra is your girl. The last but not the least in this haul, because I'm always saying this and then I always do it. I don't want this video to be too long. Apologies if it's already long, but yes, I do have quite some other ones that I want to show, but I will not be doing that. Okay, I'll have to come back with another video and show you the other ones. But from this, this video, this is the last of the bunch. All right, this is Upper Rouge from Maison Alhambra, and it comes in this bottle. Yes, this isn't the cap that it came with, but I just had to yank that off, all right? This is from my Opera Noir cap. Yeah, from the other bottle. One of my bottles broke, so I got a new one, and then this is the cap that was on that. So I just flung the tacky looking cap that came with this fragrance, and I just put this on top, all right? And it just fits perfectly, okay? So yes, Opera Rouge is a dupe for none other than YSL Overred. Yeah, that's what this fragrance is duping. And it's got notes of cherry and mandarin for the top. For the mid, it's got jasmine and orange blossom, and then tea. And for the base, it's got vanilla coffee and patchouli. Now, this is just like the OG Black Opium by YSL. But this comes obviously with a twist. All right, in this you get the tea, You do get the coffee, but the coffee note isn't as pungent as Opera Noir. All right, this is more like a more cherry forward. The cherry in this is prominent. You get the cherry, you get the jasmine, the coffee as well. I really do not get tea in this fragrance. Okay. Okay. But I do get the coffee, all right? This is just, yeah, this is a flanker of the OG, but with cherry, okay? Just take Opera Noir or YSL Black Opium and then just add a little bit of cherry to it. Yes. The cherry in this is not medicinal. Thank goodness. Like, it's not the medicinal cherry. This just gives it that fruity edge, you know? The cherry, the jasmine gives it that beautiful floral. This is a Flormont. Yeah, this is another Flormont that's really beautiful. And this is the smudge. Just like Opera Noir, this does 10 hours on me, okay? This does 10 hours on me. I've had her for 2 weeks now. No, 3 weeks. Yes, I've had this. This is like the longest from the bunch that I just showed you. And she does 10 hours on me, all right? Strongly projecting for the first 3 hours and then, you know, start to tone down. But this is a beautiful one, okay? If you do, you know, you thought the Black Opium one was too strong because of the coffee notes, it's too in your face, you should try this, okay? This is sort of toned down. Yeah, it's a toned down version of that, you know, and it smells really beautiful. The mixture of the coffee note with the vanilla just gives it this very beautiful edge. And the dry down is where I love this fragrance the most, okay? It smells really beautiful, really elegant, really sophisticated, and also sexy. This, date night approved. Yes, date night approved because it's really, really beautiful, very intoxicating, performs really well in the cold, in the heat. Yeah, you can wear it. Yeah, because it's got this really slightly fruity freshness to it. Yes, it can be worn during the heat as well, but I would rather wear this on cold evenings to go out for dinner, okay? Smells really beautiful. I love it. I love this one. I also have one. Another one, the Maya, yeah, I think I need to come back. I'm going to do a video, separate video of that. Maya Cherry Intense by Lattafa. And they're, you know, supposed to be doing the same thing, but they're definitely differences as usual. Like all Lattafa fragrances, they always have a twist. There's always something extra added, yeah? So this smells really beautiful, guys. Like the longer it stays on your skin, the more it starts to sweeten, the more it starts to sweeten, the more it starts to project. It gives off this sort of cacao, cocoa, chocolatey thing going on. Even if it's not listed as a note, but you know, I smell the chocolate. The coffee in this is done to perfection. It's not your black coffee, bitter sort of coffee. Okay, this is beautiful. This is like a sugary, milky sort of latte. It's very beautiful. Smells really amazing. Very sophisticated. Yeah. This gets me compliments as well. So yeah, it's very beautiful scent. You should try it, okay? Try getting your hands on Opera Rouge by Maison Alhambra. Yeah. You won't regret it. This is another good one, okay? This is a beautiful one. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you haven't done that already, kindly subscribe to the channel. Join the amazing family on here. We're all about, like I always say, affordable fragrances, smelling good on a budget. Always, okay? I'm your girl for that, all right? So please do not leave without giving this video a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, and we're trying to grow on here, okay? Kindly like, kindly share this video with other frag heads out there. And yes, guys, remember to always stay fragrant until I catch you in my next video. Toodoo!